Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for being here on this fabulous Monday. So, how much do you really know about yourself? In a recent interview, Nick Jonas said, quote, "I don't think I've had that aha moment yet where I've gone, I know who I am. I know everything about myself or who I want to be." So we thought, okay, let's dive into that one. So today in Real Talk, joining me is Kara, of course. Nikki Williams is back, and comedian and author Amy Lyle. Welcome. Okay, first of all, Nick Jonas is young. He shouldn't be necessarily knowing who he is or having that aha moment. So I ask all of you young ladies, I'm not saying you're old. Okay, I didn't mean it that way. But do you ever feel like you have really had that moment? Was there this pivotal time or place where you thought, okay, I got this. I know exactly kind of what makes me tick.
Well, I think you're constantly having those moments, right? And if you stop having those moments, then you're dead.
It's because you died.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a good point.
Right? I don't know. It's the high school yearbook syndrome where everybody writes "don't change" in your yearbook, and then you think, gosh, I mean, I hope that I grow and I change and I continue to evolve, and I hope all my friends do the same. So I just went back to all my yearbook and scribbled all that out.
Scribbled all that part out,
Yeah. But I think that's the way you look at it.
Yes.
Point.
Bad advice from people that are Nick Jonas's age.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So true.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that I want to be like Audrey Hepburn and Kate Middleton, but invariably I'm like Carol Burnett and Richard Pryor.
Oh, that's
good.
Great.
That's really good company. Yeah,
that is very good company.
You know, I would like to be more elegant and eloquent and calm, but that's not who I am. So it just invariably comes out.
Right, that's good.
But that's good. But at what point did you, I mean, you have to know, as hard as you may try, to have maybe some of those skills or emulate some of those personality traits of the former people that you just mentioned. I mean, at what point do you realize, you know what, I'm okay being my crazy Amy Lyle, Richard Burton, Carol Burnett self?
Richard Pryor.
Or Richard, what did I say? Oh, Richard Burton. Richard Burton.
Not Richard Burton.
He was dreaming.
Probably in my late 30s.
In your late 30s,
And then now it's kind of like there's a time and a place for everything, so I try to bring out more Kate Middleton around my mother and, you know, less Richard Pryor at dinner parties.
Yeah.
But there's a time and a place for everything. And also, your tribe, you really, you know, if they can handle you, then they're your tribe. If they can't handle you, then they're not your tribe.
Right, absolutely. That's so well said. How about you, Nikki?
Yeah, I feel, and you're right. It's all about intuition and knowing your audience. You know, like your true authentic self may need to be like turned down a few notches around your crazy aunt or, you know, whatever, whoever is listening to you. Maybe you guys out there would like less of me. But also about the tribe thing, I think for me, a lot of me being okay with my authentic self has to do with the fact that I have great friends and family and a boyfriend that like me, I think, just the way that I am.
Right.
So, and that sounds really sad to say, right? That your being hinges on other people's acceptance or not, but you don't want to, at the end of the day, have no friends and no one that likes you. So
did you ever, when you were younger, did any of you, when I was younger, I would always have party remorse. I would always send a text, I'm so sorry I said this. I'm so sorry I did this. I broke the lamp, you know, whatever. And now that I'm older, you know, after 10 times, they're like, you're so fun. It was fine. It was great. That's why we have you over.
Right,
and so,
break things. I like it.
No, but that's a good point. Like, yeah, because you're always, did I say that? Did I do this?
Did I offend them?
Did I offend them?
Right.
I start that every now and then. But I'm a little bit more grounded and more centered, being the ripe old age of 49 as of last week. There's still time to send a gift and a card, 11 alive. But no, I all of a sudden, you know, like really, at the end of the day, this is who I am. And getting back to the part of changing over time, I will say when I am with my high school friends, I can look back and they are fundamentally who they are, like their personality strengths and weaknesses are exactly the same. Now, how it manifests in their daily lives, if they're scatterbrained, are they a little more organized now that they're 49? Maybe, but the essence of who they are has remained exactly the same. So for better, for worse, you know, don't you feel that way sometimes? I mean, you know, there's just not that much you can really change about yourself.
I feel like it's the bridesmaid scene, remember? And she's like, people change. And then Kristen Wiig's like, they don't change that much. And then Helen's like, no, they grow and change. And she's like, but they stay the same, essentially.
Yes, exactly. I love that movie. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think our interests change, right? So we get into different things, but we are fundamentally at our core the same as we've always been. I don't know. I was just, when you guys were talking earlier, I think my mom is never going to be happy with who I am because that's like the relationship that we have. I'm like, true. I mean,
that's not true.
I mean, we love each other very much, but she's with us a lot, and I always feel like, oh my gosh, like she's mad at me for something still, and I'm like, you know, a grown woman.
So you always feel like she's a little disapproving?
Like she's always like, could be, like, I don't know what's happening here.
That's like my mom. So you're wearing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But are you going to put the makeup on?
Yeah.
That's how she loves us.
Maybe
That's how she shows that she loves us.
Maybe that's just a mother thing.
Yes.
Or,
concerned.
Yes. But at the end of the day, do you all feel like you're pretty self-aware?
Yeah. I don't... Is that a self-aware thing to say?
Yeah, I mean, what?
Yes.
I am not aware. I'm self-aware.
How important do you think it is to be self-aware? I think, like you guys were mentioning, knowing your audience, knowing, you know, how I am in front of our Atlanta Company clients, and how I can be in front of Kara at lunch when we have a 420 or two.
Yeah.
is different, you know? I mean, you just have to know your audience.
You're like a car, right? You got to learn how to drive your own car. Once you can accept who you are and what your weaknesses are and what your strengths are, you have to be honest with yourself about what those weaknesses are. And, you know, my boyfriend and I laugh about them all the time. It's like, you know, you're not good with time management. So let me just tell you, this day is going to disappoint you if you don't listen to me on time management today. And then we laugh and he's right and I'm wrong. But it's little things like that. Whatever I'm not good at, I'll lean on someone that's good at it to help me drive my own car.
It takes a village.
So, yeah, you got to know how to maneuver your own self, but you can't do it if you can't be honest with yourself about the things you're not great at.
Right. Okay. This is all kind of related, but off the cuff, your one quality you'd want to change about yourself.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe like being a people pleaser.
Good one.
Yeah.
Amy.
I'd like to be a better dancer.
Oh. Like that? Okay.
That's not really a character trait. Character trait would be I'd like to be not so loud.
Not so loud. Nah, that's why we love you. Nikki?
Yeah, I'm perfect. I don't have...
No, nothing.
No, I think probably...
Humbleness.
Humbleness, yes.
Humbleness. I wish that I was more observant rather than someone that just blurted out exactly what I was thinking in the moment.
Okay. So maybe take a pause.
Maybe more of an introvert.
No, not an introvert. I like self-control.
They're so much more intelligent.
Self-control, I like better than an introvert.
I look like an idiot.
Because you're not an introvert. And I would say sensitivity. I'm too sensitive. Way too sensitive. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you are.
How do you work in TV if you're sensitive?
It's weird. What about that woman who made fun of my knees?
She's a crazy person.
What?
No, and I cried about that.
Oh, my gosh.
I cried about that for about well, I did. Jim was like, stop it. Don't stop.
Oh, my God.
But
your knees are so hot.
The little drummer guy accidentally impaled me with part of the drum, so I'm bleeding. But they were amazing. They're amazing last year high school band.
Best legs.
But no, just being sensitive in general and over-reading, like, what did she mean by that? Or why did she say that? But I've always been that way. It stinks. You can get a little bit better. You can realize that it's not all about you. And I think, again, that's part of being self-aware. Okay, have you ladies ever heard of the quote, you are the 5 people you spend the most time with?
Oh. No, but I love that.
Is that good or bad? Okay, and what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think that's true, right? Yes. Especially as you get older, you want to surround yourself with the people that you feel most comfortable with, that you like the most. So you become very protective of your time, right?
True. But do you feel those 5 people, I'm including that.
Yeah. I mean, sure. Yeah. I think you become like them. But
your mom.
But I also, my mom has always told me too, since I was young, that I often am closest with people who I'm not that much alike. And I don't know if that's just something I'm attracted to people who I'm like, ooh, they're not like me, and so it's fun for me.
Right.
Like I love people who are different. And remember, Oprah, those wise words, she said, look around at your friend group, and if there's too many people that are exactly like you, get some new friends.
Right, or if you're the smartest one.
Because then you're just being reinforced all the time
right.
that what you say and do is awesome, and you need people who are different than you.
If you're the smartest one, then no, you need to bring some more people.
Or not even about being smart. Just about being different and having different perspectives and different politics, different religions, if we can all stomach it in this day and age, which that's not easy to do. But just to expand your thoughts and maybe like be able to look at a different perspective. Very important. Okay, darn it, we have to wrap. This was good.
I was about to tell you how I just realized I might be a dude then. All my friends are guys.
Excellent.
You are not a dude.
Not a dude.
Excellent.
You're
Just a
beautiful
cool chick.
woman.
Cool
You're a
chick.
beautiful woman. Hey, do me a favor. Wait, we really do have to wrap. Did I mishear you?
No, I think she did say
Nope.
that. Yeah, she did say that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to continue the conversation on our Facebook page, facebook.com/ATL&Co. We'd love to get your thoughts
I love
on
spending time with you.
your aha moment, your hot moment. I didn't mean hot, aha. Your
Hot
aha
flashes.
moment.
Share your hot flashes.
At what age did you know who you are?
Were.
Were.